How you doing, everyone? Welcome back. Another quick look at SUKU, and it's been about 3 days since my last video, and I did say that SUKU was looking good, and essentially what we've done is we've just had a 50% wick straight up to the 786, and yeah, it's looking good. Now, we're just going to jump back to the hourly and see how this is looking. So I think my previous video was circa this area here, and we did just break into the cloud. We've moved sideways through it, out of it, below, and then we've launched. I do kind of wish I'd looked at this one last night. Yeah, my focus has been elsewhere. So for the SUKU followers, I do apologise, but from the moment that we were consolidating and we wicked below and held close to the cloud, that would have been our go zone. I just hope that from the information you got on the last video, that was enough to show you that this thing was curling up and was going to blow. There she is. So let's put a separate chart on this from the low of the move to the high. I mean, it's fundamentally clear that we've been held at the 786 for the total price action. But that was a really good move. So this one could be evidence that SUKU's just come back to life, woken up. What's happening now? So following the pump, it was quite progressive. Happened over 2, 4, 6 hours. It's nice time frame. So no heroics. It wasn't a huge pump and dump. But following that, we've tailed off back to the 0.5, haven't wicked back to the 618 yet, but can't rule that out. So for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, we've been trying to break back above the 382. So what to look for is, if that doesn't hold, we will have a tail off back to the 0.5 and may have a bounce from there, and then it could look something like that for continuation. And then once we break above the 786 at 60 cents, we probably need to consolidate above and below for a while, build that support, and then we'd be off on our second move. We're going to mark that red because I can't see that truly playing out for now, but it's not completely off the table. Realistically, what could happen is we have a proper back test at a 0.5 and a nice little launch, and then I think from there we're going to begin a slight tail off and come back to the 618 zone. That I'm going to mark green. I think for now the move is done, and it would need to, although we've had a huge amount of consolidation to this point, I think that if it goes too high too quick, it's gonna pull back and tail off, retest some support in these zones before it goes again. And obviously from this point, it's gonna want to get back higher. This thing looks like it wants to move higher. And going back on the weekly chart, you can see that when this thing begins to move, it tends to do it in peaks and troughs. So we've had, I mean, that might be a dud, but I doubt it, to be brutally honest. So we have got an all-time high of 260, but as you can see, when this thing launches, it launches from the low, breaks through 2 sets of resistance levels, pull back, same again. We do seem to have a huge amount of resistance at the 618, if I'm being brutally honest. So first job for SUKU now is to get above the 786 and find some support there. And as you can see, each time we've gone up too quick, we've not been able to find the support to stay there, and as such we've had big tail offs. So I know we've got this new chart I've just thrown in, which is kind of blocking the view, but as you can see, following our last move where we ran out of steam, and we've essentially tailed back to the same zone where we tailed off to previously, or where we launched from on the previous occasions back in August last year. So that is a significant downturn, but good to see we're awake now. How high can it go? I'm not going to put a prediction on it. We've just met some major resistance at 60. If we manage to break above 60 in the immediate short term within this move, realistically, yeah, we've got the cloud working against us as well. So if we do manage to break above 60 and hold there, I'd say 73 would be your next stop for some sideways action, possibly a break back down to the 45 area before continuing on and upwards. One to watch for now. If you were in, I'd advise taking some profits unless we continue moving within the next hour. And when I say moving, breaking above 50 cents. If we don't break above 50 cents and hold within the next hour, realistically, we're going to come back to 45 and possibly down to 42. So congratulations to everyone who's in. Really nice move from SUKU. Really nice move. It does look bullish. It does look strong. But I suppose you just need to, yeah, I would say just watch it minute by minute from here. Just checking I've not missed anything. I'll do another video in circa 5 or 6 hours to see where we are and what's going on. I think we're tailing off back to 45.8. Once we have another good strong test and find support here, we may launch again. If it looks like you're losing 45.5, then look out for 42. So that could be a time to review your position if you're holding. All right, but like I said, 3 days ago, did advise this thing was ready to pop. It just kind of fell off my radar because I don't have a bag holding on this one, sadly. Always pop me a message if there's one that you want an update on, and I'll do my absolute best to squeeze these in. All right, take care. See you on the next one. Good luck.